Absolutely mind-bogglingly brilliant. I can't quite believe what I was seeing. Emma Raducanu, the 18-year-old qualifier from Bromley, now the new US Open champion, and surely British sport's next big superstar. I can't think of any narratives in sport quite like it. She had to win 3 matches in qualifying to even get into this tournament, to even earn the right to be here. She's now won 7 matches in the main draw. She's now the first British female Grand Slam champion for 44 years. The last time we saw it was Virginia Wade in 1977. Nobody expected Emma Raducanu to be lifting this US Open trophy this evening. That's 2 weeks ago. Of course, as she's gone through this tournament, she's gained fans, she's gained plaudits. She's been utterly dominant, just as she was today. She's beaten Leylah Fernandez, the fellow teenager, the 19-year-old Canadian, 6-4, 6-3. She had 3 championship points, Emma Raducanu, and on the 3rd championship point, she converted it with an ace. She fell to the floor. She's now embracing what's a relatively small support team here in New York. Her coach, her physio, her agent, her parents are watching back home in South London, unable to travel because of the COVID travel restrictions, of course, but an utterly joyous moment for Emma Raducanu, surely one of the all-time great stories in sport.
Martha, what's been so remarkable about this is that she's just managed to brush all her opponents aside, despite her age, and the fact that really she wasn't a household name.
She was, outside of seasoned tennis watchers, she was virtually unknown 3 months ago before she got that wild card through to Wimbledon. She was the world ranked 338 when she got that wild card to Wimbledon. She said that her aim by the end of this year was to be in the top 100 in order to get access automatically for the Australian Open at the start of next year. She certainly didn't expect that she'd be the US Open champion. I don't think anyone did, but then no one knew quite how talented she was before this tournament. She got right through to the 4th round of Wimbledon. She had to withdraw from that 4th round match with breathing problems. Some then questioned her mental fortitude. My, oh my, has she proved the doubters wrong this past 2 weeks as she's come through qualifying, as she's come through the main draw. She's won the US Open title, the first ever qualifier to do so, and she's done it without dropping a set. It's been her composure throughout, both on and off the court, the completeness of her game, and Leylah Fernandez really pushed her, particularly in that first set, but Emma Raducanu came up with all the answers. The 18-year-old from Bromley, a quite astonishing performance, and I think everyone's just excited to see what she can do next. She really does look like a future world #1, a future multiple Grand Slam winner. She's already got the first one under her belt.
Martha, if you can still hear me, it is inspirational stuff, isn't it? What's she done already for British tennis?
I think already I was speaking to someone from the LTA. They were saying, you know, they expect there to be hundreds, thousands more young girls signing up with their local tennis club. And remember, Emma Raducanu started out at Bromley Tennis Club, and in fact, her coach, the man in her box today, Andrew Robertson, a 6'7" former Davis Cup player, he first met Raducanu as an 11-year-old at Bromley Tennis Club and recognised her potential. Perhaps didn't dare to think that one day she'd be a Grand Slam winner, and certainly not this soon. But I think British tennis needs to take advantage of the huge amount of excitement around Emma Raducanu. The fact that you've got families, prime time, Saturday night, watching a woman playing tennis is quite astonishing. That amount of excitement needs to be built upon in order to get more girls in the game, in order to increase the strength and depth, particularly of the women's game. I think in the past we've seen young players overhyped, perhaps by the media or by a public that's starved of seeing genuine Grand Slam contenders. But certainly Emma Raducanu, as if there was any doubt left, is the real deal. She is absolutely sensational and completely nerveless as well this evening.